The Best Revenge. It was a cold evening in the city of Greyford. The streets were busy with people rushing home, cars honking, and lights shining from tall glass buildings. But inside a small apartment on the 14th floor, Maya Carter sat quietly in the dark. Her hands were trembling as she held an old photograph, a picture of three people smiling together: Maya, Liam, and Olivia. That picture was taken 5 years ago, before everything went wrong. Maya had always been smart and hardworking. She was a young detective in the Greyford Police Department. She joined the force at 24, full of dreams of justice. Her best friend, Olivia, worked with her, and her boyfriend, Liam, was a prosecutor. Together, they formed a perfect team. They believed in justice, truth, and loyalty. They solved many cases together, and the media called them the Golden Trio. Maya often said, "Justice is the best revenge." She believed it, until justice betrayed her. One morning, Maya got a call from her captain. "Maya, there's been a robbery at the National Bank. You and Olivia take the lead." When they reached the bank, everything was chaos. The vault was open, security cameras were destroyed, and 2 guards were injured. Maya worked all day, collecting evidence. But something was strange. There were no clear fingerprints, and the CCTV system had been disabled an hour before the robbery. 3 days later, police found stolen money in Maya's car. She couldn't believe her eyes when officers searched her vehicle and pulled out 3 bags full of cash. Liam looked shocked. "Maya, what is this?" he asked, his voice shaking. "I don't know," she shouted. "Someone is framing me." But no one believed her, not even Olivia. Maya was arrested, handcuffed, and suspended from her job. Her reputation was destroyed in one night. The media called her the corrupt detective. The trial was quick. Liam, her own boyfriend, was the prosecutor. He stood in court and presented evidence against her. He said, "Maya Carter betrayed the city's trust." Maya stared at him in disbelief. "Liam, how can you do this?" He didn't look at her. Later, she found out the truth. Liam and Olivia had planned everything. They were secretly in love, and they wanted to get rid of Maya. Together, they had staged the robbery and planted evidence in her car. Maya was sentenced to 5 years in prison. Those 5 years were the darkest days of her life. In prison, she lost everything: her job, her name, her hope. But she didn't lose one thing: her memory. She remembered every detail of that betrayal, and she made a promise to herself: "I will not die with revenge in my heart. I will make them pay, slowly, silently, completely." 5 years later, Maya walked out of prison a changed woman. Her eyes were calm but cold. She had learned patience, silence, and strategy. She didn't want violence. She wanted the perfect revenge, one that destroyed their lives the same way they destroyed hers. She started working under a fake name, Emma Dale. She took small jobs, lived quietly, and watched from the shadows. Olivia was now the chief detective, and Liam was a powerful prosecutor. They were married, living in a luxury apartment, respected by everyone. The city had forgotten Maya Carter, but she hadn't forgotten the city. Maya began her revenge with information. She hacked into old police files, searched through hidden data, and found something shocking. Liam and Olivia had continued their corruption. They were taking bribes from drug lords and hiding evidence in exchange for money. Maya gathered proof carefully. She created a secret folder full of photos, recordings, and transaction details. But she didn't send it to the police yet. She wanted them to feel fear first. She started small. She sent an anonymous email to Liam. "Justice never forgets. The truth always returns." At first, he ignored it. But when he got the second message, with a picture of the stolen bank money, his hands started shaking. "Who's doing this?" he asked Olivia one night. "Maybe someone from the past," she said nervously. "Maybe? Maya?" Liam laughed, but his voice wasn't steady. "She's gone. She won't come back." But deep inside, both of them felt the chill of guilt. Maya knew revenge was not about killing. It was about making them destroy themselves. She started leaking small parts of their corruption to the media under a fake journalist name. Each week, a new article came out, exposing a new scandal involving Liam or Olivia. Their careers started falling apart. The press began to question their honesty. The police started an internal investigation. Meanwhile, Maya disguised herself and got a job at a tech company that handled digital records for the government. From there, she found more evidence: secret bank accounts, offshore transfers, fake signatures. She smiled to herself one night and whispered, "Justice doesn't die. It just waits for the right time." After months of careful work, Maya decided it was time for the final move. She planned a fake meeting. She sent Olivia an anonymous message. "Come alone to the old warehouse at 11 p.m. If you want to protect your career, bring the flash drive from your office." Olivia, panicked and afraid, went there. When she entered, the warehouse was dark and silent. Suddenly, a projector turned on, showing videos of Olivia taking bribes, planting fake evidence, and lying in court. Then Maya's voice echoed through the speakers. "Hello, Olivia. Remember me?" Olivia froze. "Maya, you're alive?" Maya stepped out of the shadows, her face calm. "Alive, yes, but not the same. You took 5 years of my life. I just took your piece." Olivia fell to her knees. "Please, don't destroy me." Maya handed her a small envelope. "Inside is everything you need. Every proof of your crimes. I've already sent copies to the police. The only thing left is your confession." Tears rolled down Olivia's face. "You'll go to jail too." Maya smiled softly. "No, because I never broke the law. I just showed the truth." When Olivia tried to attack her in panic, Maya had already left. The police arrived 10 minutes later. Olivia was arrested that night. When Liam heard Olivia had been caught, he tried to flee the city. But at the airport, police stopped him. Maya had already leaked all his corruption files to the authorities. During his arrest, he shouted, "It's not my fault. She made me do it." But the media didn't care. Everyone saw the once honorable prosecutor in handcuffs. Maya watched the news quietly from her small apartment. She didn't smile, but her eyes were peaceful. "Revenge isn't about hurting others," she whispered. "It's about taking back your power." A month later, the new police chief called a press conference. He said, "After new evidence, we have proven that Detective Maya Carter was innocent. She was framed by Liam and Olivia Woods. The department apologizes for the injustice. The city that once called her a criminal now called her a hero. But Maya didn't return to the police. She had seen too much of the system's darkness. She opened a small private investigation agency instead, helping people who had been wrongly accused, just like her. She called her agency Phoenix Investigations. The name symbolized rebirth, rising from ashes. One rainy evening, Maya stood by the window, watching the city lights. She thought about everything: her lost years, her broken trust, her revenge. She realized something. True revenge wasn't making others suffer. It was living better than the people who tried to destroy you. She took a deep breath and said softly, "The best revenge is not hatred, it's freedom." Then she smiled for the first time in years, not out of pride, but out of peace. And for the first time since that terrible day, Maya felt truly alive.